Alright, I'm going to turn the sound off because it's too loud and I want you to hear what I'm saying. We just had a big update in Poke League, and I'm really excited to show you a lot of the updates. They did a really good job. One of the biggest ones is that there was a bug for iPhone 6 and 7 and iTouch and iPad, and they fixed that, so now you can play it on any Apple device. And you can play it from the Apple Store. You don't have to change to Malaysia, or you just use the American one, which is awesome. I like this little house. You can go boom straight to bug catching. And over here you can catch Pokemon automatically, but with diamonds, but it's not worth it. I'm gonna go through all the different updates. Let's see. This is Moo Moo Farm. We also have double drops today, and I got tons of SP to use. Let's talk about Moo Moo Farm. There are new items. For instance, this one right here, and this one right here. That is for upgrading megas with special training, but special training isn't open yet or available, but you can collect the items, which is an important part. So start grinding and collecting those. They added some new encounter Pokemon over there. Everything else is the same. Also, if you, let's say you do a battle and you get hurt, the Poke Center will automatically heal you, which is nice. There's a new storyline, Sea Spirit's Den, and you can take different paths, and depending on which path you go, and you can get these different colored Slowpokes. I don't know if they're colored or shiny, but that's cool. And you use Pikachu, Lapras, and Charizard, just like the other storylines. Alright. Oh, another thing I want to talk about real quick is that if you go to these other places, you want to check that you can get the different things for super moves over here. So they changed some of that. So pay attention to what some of the trainers are dropping. So much to cover. By the way, the Android and Samsung devices, I'll have the link in the description, but if some people say you have to reinstall, I'm not too sure, but I'll have a link in the description that you can try and use for that as well. That's all the same. This is different. Hunting grounds. Let's say you already have a Rayquaza. I already have a Rayquaza. I don't want a Rayquaza. I don't want to wait a week. You can do a switch, and you can get Latios instead. So each week you'll get 2 different choices, and you can even switch these people on the bottom, these Pokemon, but you use an advanced refresh card. So that's a neat addition. I'll talk about Pokemon contracts, but these little red banners here are Pokemon that you can use for contracts. I finally understand how contracts work. Getting an upgraded Eevee isn't so that the contract is only with an Eevee. The contract is for all, like if you use the fighting type, it'll be for all fighting types on your team, all flying type Pokemon on your team. If it's a mono flying, I believe they get more of the stats, but if it's only a half flying, I don't think they get all of it. So like a Lugia is psychic flying. You can do flying and psychic to get the full contract. But let's say you have a Mewtwo, a Lugia, all the psychic Pokemon would get additional 120 stats. You want to use the legend contract, and then you can also have on a second tier 250 added, and then 500, totaling 870 for all psychic Pokemon. So you can do that for any type, but it takes a lot of sandbags. It takes a lot of sandbags to grind. Anyways, that's how that works. PvP, they They have doubles, 11:30 to 12:30. They also added spaces, so you don't have to put little periods between all your words. That's cool. Gashapon, they added, you can collect a lot more items at one time over there, but nothing special. Friendship Store, they did change a lot. Look at how this scenery changes in their artwork. You have bestseller items on the right, some TMs on the bottom. Let's see, we have 3 SPs for 100 diamonds. That's worth it, but you can only do it a certain amount of times to get these packages that aren't worth it for the most part. The regular items that we normally have, but they did add things like, look, you can buy Pluck for 5,000, Ice Punch, Trick Room, Shadow Ball, Aqua Jet, Stone Edge, Ice Beam, but look how expensive they are. Oh my goodness. All the regular TMs. Items and berries. And yeah. So that is cool. Yeah, make sure you take a good look because you can get Thunder for gold instead of having to do it from the secret shop. I just love this little house. I did talk about the bug catching already, right? Okay, so then here is Poke Trial. Here's another item you'll need for ST, I believe. They did update the Pokedex where it shows other forms. It shows, well, the RVs are always there. Shows its abilities and yeah. What do I need to collect? Oh, never mind. Let's see. Research Center. Shift Pokemon form. They released the items for Pokemon like Garchomp, Sceptile, Keldeo, Meloetta, Beedrill, Pidgeot, but just the items. I don't think you can actually change their forms yet. Fix Exchange, I am ready to get my Steel Mewtwo. I'm debating if I want to make a separate video for Steel Mewtwo because I'm ready to Mega Evolve him. Probably make a video right after this. I'm gonna go with Steel Mewtwo X. There's Greninja. So those are some new additions. Yeah, let's see what else is there. Pop Champions. Oh, I skipped Path of the Overlord. There is normal mode, and then there's nightmare mode. Nightmare mode is you fight 5 people, but look, they block rock, water, normal. Let's say you want to use water, then you just go back, and now it's flying, psychic, rock. So you wouldn't be able to use flyings and psychics and rock types. So you can just change it, but I think you get better rewards. I mean, it is a little harder, but for sake of time, it's just easier to do normal mode. Another thing is that, here, you remember how Weavile and some other Megas weren't able to learn moves that they could when they were in the regular form? Like, oh man, I can't, my thumbs. It's weird playing from a tablet and then going back to my iPhone. This screen's so small. Ice Punch. Weavile can learn Ice Punch now. Slacken can learn Body Slam, Earthquake, the elemental punches. And an easier way than doing that is just checking what moves can Deoxys learn. And then you just go to TM skill and it shows he can learn Ice Beam. He can learn Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Superpower. Oh, he actually learned Superpower, but you can just check what moves that they learn, what moves that they can learn. Look at level 40, he learns Superpower. Level 42, he learns Cosmic Power. Yada yada. Oh, I did forget to do this. Let's say you're running a scope lens Lugia. I'm tired of scope lens. Let's try leftovers. You can unlock a second item for it to hold, and you don't lose the scope lens. You basically can switch between two items. It doesn't mean you can hold two items in battle. So it's not like he's gonna stack leftovers and scope lens at the same time. It just means you don't lose the held item, and you can unlock a second slot to try something out and switch between them. Each Pokemon has its regular moves and its double moves. So Rayquaza has Earthquake, Swords Dance, Substitute, Outrage. For doubles, Twister, Scary Face, Ancient Power, Dragon Claw. So you can have different moves for different types of battles. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Man, I'm so hyped to get my Steel Mewtwo. Oh, there's my Arceus, Water Arceus. Dude, Water Arceus, he can learn. This is worth taking time to discuss. Hold on. Where's my Steel Mewtwo? There he is. He is ready to evolve. He is ready to go. But I'll do it in another video. So Arceus, check out. He can learn Swords Dance, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Earthquake, Psychic, Double Team, Reflect, Fire Blast, Thunder Wave, Rock Slide. He can learn pretty much. He has a big move pool. Shadow Ball. Oh my goodness. And I am excited for Steel Mewtwo because he gets Meteor Mash. Just such a good move pool again. And you'll become a Steel Fighting type for X. Oh yeah, I'm excited to do that. I'm gonna probably drop my Darkrai for Steel Mewtwo. Okay, I think I covered all of my bases. I don't know if the Chinese celebrate Easter. I don't think they'll give us another double drops this weekend, but we got double drops today, so I'm gonna have to spend on my SP. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you check out the Facebook page. Check out the links in the description. If you have any questions, you can comment me. So here are some pictures from the Chinese version. I'm going to go through them quickly. You can just pause if you want to look at, oh, they got Zygarde, oh, they got Evoltal, and you know, if you want to look at each of the icons in different forms of Rayquaza, Solgaleo, Sun and Moon Pokes, Skarmory, Sylveon. This is going to be in the future. Not yet, but it's coming. So, if you want to pause and check that out, you can go ahead and do that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Oh. Thanks for watching.